Good morning, everybody. Happy brunch. Happy Sunday. Hello from Glock. Glockenspiel is here this morning to hang out with us too. Hello, sir. How is everybody? Hi, Carl. Hey, Charlotte and Mary. Good morning. I hope everybody's had an amazing week. Mine has been busier than I had planned on, but busy's good, keeps me out of trouble. It was a crazy week with, well, crazy end of the week with the uh, outage of the security. Hello. It made me very happy I wasn't in IT anymore. Hi, Jacqueline. Welcome. So this morning, as soon as I can convince Glockenspiel to move out of the way, we're going to work on just, I was cleaning the many boxes I have of box like of box of the month or uh package of the month. Not everybody's is in boxes, but I have a lot that I have not gotten to. So I was like cleaning and arranging and getting ready for the sew next week, which is an open sew for folks doing FPP, new, intermediate, and advanced folks. We're going to spend the whole day, but I wanted to have some like giveaways and things. So I was searching for great projects, and in that, looking at for little projects, I also found this cute little zipper case. So I'm going to work on that today. Hi, Terry and Tamala. Good morning. Oh, Carl is finishing up a quilt. Awesome. And look, Glock decided to move by himself. Glock is the one that does not like the sound of the sewing machine. So as soon as I start actually like working, doing the sewing, he leaves because he doesn't like it. His brothers, harmonica and bass drop, are crazy and they will try to catch the needle as it goes up and down. So they're trying to get stabbed, apparently. Good morning, Josie. Hello, North Carolina. Speaking of North Carolina, I need to get down and visit my dad again. It's been a while. I need to get back down there. So I'm going to go ahead and open up this little package. This is from Open Gate Quilts. I loved everything about the Open Gates subscription boxes. It's just that with everything that I had going on, I was not doing them. I loved them. I love the fabric that they chose. I love the patterns that they chose, but I wasn't actually ever making them. So this is a good reason to grab some of the small, especially the smaller ones, the quick ones, and actually get to work on doing them. So today is just going to be a little zipper pouch, zippered case, as they call it. Sorry for the plastic sound. I love these pretty fabrics. The thing I love about Open Gates boxes is they give you everything that you need for the project. So it's all right here, which is very exciting. Hey, Jan, good morning. Can you see Glockenspiel's shoulder? Yep, he's hanging out. Hi, Jackie. So we have the zipper. We have the, I think, yep, this is the main fabric for the exterior of the little zippered pouch. And then I'm going to have to turn on my iron. I forgot about that. The interior fabric. I really like this fabric. It's very pretty. And the fleece that we need to sew in. So let's see. The fleece is going to go on to the floral fabric. And we want to make sure, oh, I'm going to trim off selvage, but we want it to be, we're going to leave enough on the edges to keep it out of the seam allowance there. Hi, Jen. Good morning. Let me trim off this selvage edge. Keep it, excuse me, out of the way. Still working. I don't know when this cough is ever going to go away. Still working this cough from that couple of weeks of illness. It feels like it's never going to go away. Oh, I've got something to show you guys too. Let me just get this trimmed up. I had said last week that I was probably going to work on a bag from the shop hop that's going on in the Mid-Atlantic region, which is Delaware, Maryland, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Virginia, and West Virginia. Yes. But I got so excited about it, I ended up doing it already. So I want to show that off. It's so cute. I was very happy. Yes, Tamala, they just stack up. And I was like, okay, I need to go through this bookshelf of boxes and packages of monthly subscriptions that I have not touched. So many things. Like I have a couple of Stephanie's boxes that I didn't open up and do. It's ridiculous. It's so crazy. There are a lot of J's in the chat. That's cute. That's funny. All right, so we've got that trimmed up. Glockenspiel, you want to hold my pattern for me? No? Okay. Right. Let's get the fleece centered. Iron it down. Hey, Stephanie. Hi, Ingrid. Good morning. How has everybody's week been? I was saying mine was busier than expected. Oh, with Ingrid here, if everybody is around next weekend, it is Slow Stitch Sunday with Ingrid next weekend for next brunch. And during my clean out, I found a very cool project to work on. I'll show you that too. I'm just making sure I've got all of this ironed down. I always, whenever I'm ironing the fusibles on, I always forget the corners. And then those are the ones that's the part that lifts, because I don't pay as much attention to the corners as I do the center of the fleecy bits. There we go. Okay. So that's sewn on. I'll go ahead and iron this down too. So there we go. Our pieces are good. But in the clean out, I found this really cool English paper piecing kit that I had gotten at some point from somewhere. I don't know where. I thought maybe it was like a So Yeah thing, but it doesn't have it doesn't have a So Yeah sticker on it. So I must have picked it up from a store somewhere. Night Song, and this bit is FPP. And then when I saw, so this is going to take a couple of hand stitching things. I saw these big stitches. I thought I would use the floss that my friends gave me when they were, that's who I was house sitting for, and make some big stitch. So this, I think, is going to be what I work up next week during Slow Stitch Sunday. I might do these hexies well, start the hexies. And it looks like, oh, it was in the, I looked at the pattern. She doesn't do ironing it down like with the glue. She bastes it on. So I thought that'd be fun to try. Um, so I think this is what I'm going to work on next week on Slow Stitch Sunday with Ingrid, which is pretty cool. Has everything in it too. I think except the I think I have to have the batting to finish it, but that's not bad. Yep, batting. But everything else is in here. The paper, English paper piecing, hexies, everything's in there for the project. I just need to have the batting. I love when they do that. I know it's a little extra, like it costs a little more, but I like to be able to do that and not have to source it. I know not if that's not for everybody, but for me, it just makes things easier. All right. So we've for our zipper pouch. So many kids. All right. Lay the pink tone on tone up. Line this is going to be a quick little sew up. I may have to find something else to work on while we chat. Line the zipper along the 8-inch side. All right. I'm actually following directions, y'all. I'm notoriously bad at following directions. I'm just sandwiching the zipper in between the two fabrics. Ooh, might be, I didn't even register that it would be zipper foot time. Do I have my zipper foot out? I do. So let's do that. Good morning, Karen. Scrunches. Forgot to turn on chat. Need more coffee. That's all right. Jackie's saying she went through her subscription boxes, pulled out the projects that she's not going to do and donated them. That's awesome. Hi, Constance from Idaho. Welcome. Now changed the foot. All right, so it just says sew the 3 layers together. It's not saying it needs to be as specific. Good morning, Elizabeth. Wait, you read directions. I'm really bad at, so bad at reading the directions. Such a wing it and see kind of gal. Oh, okay. Well, I got that side sewn on. Um, I'll be top stitching next, but I want to show off the bag. I want to show off the shop hop bag. So the shop hop bag, the kit came, you could get the pattern to go with the kit that they did. And of course I got the pattern too, because I love supporting my local quilt shop. So I got the whole thing together. But instead of using their pattern, which with a simple tote, their pattern was very, very similar, pretty much exactly the pattern that I had done for the Pinwheel summer bag. And so I used their fabrics, but did my summer bag because I wanted the mesh bottom so sand and water can come out, which my son got back from the beach and they had used it. The first one I made, and that was very cool and exciting for it to actually get to go to the beach and be used. So I was very happy with that. Super fun. But so I used the Shop Hop fabrics and made the Maryland bag. Oh, my camera's in the way of that, but I call it the Maryland bag because the pockets I made sure had Maryland pieces shown in front of it. Here, I'll put it under here. Sorry, Glock, you're about to get some fabric on you. There we go. So the front pocket has the Maryland blue crab right in the middle, but it's got Virginia and Delaware, West Virginia, Philadelphia and Pittsburgh. So PA is up here, Trenton for New Jersey. So it's kind of got a little bit of all of them. But I finished that up. I didn't even realize how late it was when I was finishing it. It was like 1:30 in the morning. It was one of those on a tear things. Here's the inside. Let's see if I can show the inside off. So it's got lots of landmarks from all the states that are in it. And then it has the mesh bottom for the bottom of the bag and the mesh bottom for the bottom of the pockets. So if you're putting anything wet or sandy in it, it will come out. So that was my exciting finish sew. Oh, let's see. Oh, there we go. Ooh. Oh, thank you, Ingrid. Yeah, I've got Ingrid's got to go to Charlotte's. Yeah, that's our local quilt shop, Charlotte's Cottage. It's the most darling little shop, and it's really exciting to look in the shop hop. They have a Facebook page when people go and visit Charlotte's, and they're also excited about how cute it is. It's in a historic building, like been around like on that road since like the Civil War kind of thing, like before, and it's like a wooden cottage. It's a really cute little spot in downtown Frederick. It's really pretty. So I don't remember what I was talking about. Through the 31st, I have a mystery quilt along, and through the 31st, joining that quilt along is only $10 for the pattern, for the Facebook group, private Facebook group, for the private members only web, behind the scenes web page on my website that will have the instructional videos. It's pretty cool. Oh, thanks, Constance. So that fabric, yes, Ingrid, thank you, Ingrid. That fabric is super fun. And it is the Shop Hop fabrics. And so there are, Charlotte's got some of it. It's going kind of fast. So if you want the whole line of the fabrics, you might have to look at a couple of the different mid-Atlantic Shop Hop shops to get them. But Carl, the bag pattern that has the mesh is actually my pattern, which I have to put on my website. Which I haven't done yet. I haven't put the pattern up yet because things have been so crazy. So I will get onto that so that you can have the mesh bottomed pocket and mesh bottomed bag for all the Floridians out there, or just anybody that likes to go to the pool or to the beach because it makes it nice. Okay, so next part. Next part, we got a top stitch. I think I did this backwards though. Yeah, because I have the, I did. I should have done it the other way. It's all right. I will flip it around. Should have done it the other way because I want the zipper top on the top of, this is supposed to be the main fabric. This part's supposed to be the main fabric. So I have the zipper top going the wrong way. So I gotta fix that. We will do that now. Oh, I gotta be careful with this on zipper tape. I love these kinds of seam rippers. It's basically the eyebrow shaper seam ripper, but they will eat up a zipper tape. So got to go to traditional, except I don't know where my traditional seam ripper is. Of course, hi Glock. Where did the traditional seam ripper go? I see I'm using it so little. All right, we're gonna be gentle. It must have fallen. It did. It fell. There we go. Woo. That makes me feel more comfortable. I don't want to tear up this zipper. So Carl said he was finishing up a quilt. I think it was Carl that said finishing up a quilt. Glock, please stop batting the camera. What is everybody else working on? We got fun stuff happening out there. Glock, what are you doing, crazy cat? Hi, Melissa. Wouldn't that be funny if I had fallen out of my chair? Oh my gosh, I would have laughed. That would have been hysterical. It would become a short too. I would just play that on loop, me falling out of the chair. Carl's binding right now. Awesome. Oh, Melissa, congratulations on the win. I saw that your name was drawn on Stephanie's announcement video. That's exciting. Well, using this light, I think it's Dove, yeah, like basically Dove Gray, but it's not Aurifil, so it's not officially their Dove Gray. You can hardly see the stitches to get them picked. Goodness, I don't know if this cough is ever going to go away. That's aggressive grooming, Glock. I want it to just slide, but it's not sliding. scrappy binding. Sylvia's making scrappy binding. Terry's gonna work up a Lori Holt pumpkin seed. Very cool. Jen's working up port pillows for the chemo infusion. Oh, that's amazing. Port pillows. That's awesome. Hello, Robert. Constance is working on a baby quilt. Oh, great grandson. That's so adorable. I've started helping. My sister has her own business where she is an in-home caregiver, and she needed some help. So I am helping her out on Thursdays with a client in the area. And we were talking about all of her, I help on Thursdays now. We were talking about her grandkids. And she was telling me how much I'll love grandkids because you get to correct, she was saying you get to correct all your mistakes that you made with your own kids. I was like, nice. There we go. I did joke and say, well, how do you know I made any mistakes? One quick conversation with my kids will let you know I've made many mistakes. All right, so got the thread, got a base drop of the thread so I don't have another sick kitty. And right into the trash can, lidded trash can it goes. Okay. All right, let's do this again. So I'd had it done that way, and when it flipped up, it wasn't correct. Right? Right. So I want the zipper on this end, not the end of the zipper. Okay. Now we are cooking. Get everything centered. Everything reclipped. Oh, Ingrid, awesome. Hi, Gladys. Did I already say hello to Gladys? Sometimes I say hi and then go back and read the hello again in the chat and forget. I don't want to miss anybody. Ingrid, is it the same fabric that you get, or do you get like a different cut? I can't remember how Open Gates does that. I feel like it would be a lot of work to have different fabrics for all those boxes that they're putting out. I don't even remember the month that this was. All right, Glock, it's about to happen. Are you going to get up? You gonna leave me when the quilting starts? Cats, like kids, like to make a liar out of you. Every time I start quilting, this one will run off. Oh, sorry. But today, because I said he doesn't stick around when I start quilting, he's sticking around. Yeah. Making a liar out of me. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm in your way. My apologies, sir. Goofball. There we go. Now I've got the zipper going the right direction. So I'm going to just iron it back so that we know it's nice and no gaps or like puckering when we top stitch it. Oh, I hear the dogs waking up. My son got back from a week in Myrtle Beach. So the dogs were very much interested in staying with him downstairs in his room last night. So I actually had the bed to myself. No complaints here. Up my stitch length for the top stitching. Did any? You're distracted by the feline. Debbie, good morning. Oh, well, I hope the appointment goes very well. And I'm excited that you're here this morning. Oh, Ingrid says same fabric. Yeah, I don't know how they would possibly, like with all of the things that they're sending out, be able to do different fabrics. All right. But talking about my son coming back from a retreat, a week away at the beach. Has anybody taken fun vacations this year? Or are you planning on taking fun vacations and just haven't yet? My next few months are chock full. I get to go and meet Carl for the first time face to face with Stephanie in August when we go to Rob Appel's retreat in Texas. Not looking forward to the heat of Texas, but I'm looking forward to Texas. So that's going to be a little mini vacation, and then September will be the Nut House up in Walnutport, Pennsylvania, which I'll get to see Ingrid and the other cheetah suckers and Stephanie, because that is a Together We Sew retreat. So that will be fun. I'm not sure if we still have any open spots for Pennsylvania, but if you don't have anything going on in September and you might want to hang out with some absolutely lovely people, you should come. Oh, Ingrid's puppy watching, and they're up at 5:37. Holy fajoli. Yes, Glock is very comfortable, as you can see. Hey, guys, craft 2, good morning. So happy to see you here. Oh, trust me, I know how I'm finding it more and more difficult to get to all the awesome and fun channels. Yesterday I missed everybody. We had oh, Carl, I can not wait. It is going to be such a good time. Um Yesterday was the picture day for all of the troops that are in the theater. So we're Met Maryland Ensemble Theater, and so all of the troops for the comedy nights, which are always Friday nights and sometimes Saturdays, we had picture day yesterday. So it was a long event, lots of different pictures to be taken, group pictures and individual troop pictures and blah blah blah. But so because of that, we met early, just Key City, my troop, and we hung out together in downtown Frederick, which was lovely, and just had such a good time. But I missed everything. I missed everybody being live, but that's okay. That's what getting to watch the replays are all about. Because as much as I love sewing and quilting and all of the fun things, I adore the troupe and in doing improv just as much. Keeps me very well out of trouble. Oh, yeah, isn't that fun? It's like the perfect heart shape. Isn't that amazing? I saw that Sean actually did a evening, so I think was that last night? I was trying to catch up on everybody's stuff. I think that was last night that he was doing the evening, so or maybe it's this week, but I thought it was last night. Yeah, there we go. Oops. Oh, I got a packet of clips from I think Timu, and they bust all the time for no. I haven't even really done anything, and they just bust all the time. That's the whole you get what you pay for thing, I suppose. They're all the ones I got from them are all red, but I also have red ones from like, you know, regular magic clip packages and stuff. So I don't want to just throw out all the red ones. But the Timu ones are weeding themselves out themselves. Oh, Tamla's dog sitting too. Early morning pups. I know that they were up at I think 7:30. So not that early. 7:30 to go to the bathroom, but they all went back downstairs to sleep in. The joys of having equally lazy dogs. they enjoy their sleep as much as we do. Um, don't forget to put the stitch leg back down. Yes. The Pennsylvania retreat. It's such a good time. They're all good times. They really are. But September is the next one, and it's got a great group of beautiful people coming. Very excited to spend time with them all again. This will be year 3. So Ohio and Pennsylvania. I'm on year 3 of doing. And then in December, it will be year 2 of Georgia, which is awesome. Oh, I guess I keep that zipped and do. I think it'd be easier to not have it zipped to do the flipperoo. Yeah. Easier to not have it zipped. Lip it all out. I find it so amusing how the animals follow you to the restroom, to everything and anything that you're doing. It's like they want to make sure you don't fall in. Start on this side for the top stitching. Make sure I keep the other side of the bag out of the way. Nope, I think I'm gonna have to start on this side. Clips out of the way. Ooh, Jackie. Hi, Jeannie. Jackie was up early for the second time with an AC tech. Oh my goodness. Oh, Carl's got interactive fur babies while he's working. That's cute. All right. Oh, y'all, I don't, they're saying to turn it this way and then to, trim and then to zigzag the top closed. Well, Arnie is a straight stitch only, and I don't want zigzag to close it. So I think I'm going to flip it back the other way, close it with um the seams inside, since I only have the straight stitch, and then flip it back out. I think that's what I'm going to do. That's my plan anyway. Hey, Russ. We are. How was your Sunday morning? Yeah, I think I'm going to like this better because I'm not really a fan of having the raw sides out. I don't have a zigzag stitch machine here that I can use. So I think this is going to be the best way. I should have back tacked here. So I'm going to go back to this part. And then trim. If you were making your own at this point, you could, bind the edge because it'll just be raw inside the bag, but that part I'm not so worried about, the inside for the little pouch. But definitely didn't want raw edges on the outside. But that's the joy of patterns. You get to make them your own, whatever is going to work for you. Trim, then flip open. Russ is saying he didn't want to get out of bed. Flipping it right side out. And this is going to make me much happier with a nice clean edge. I'll trim these little loose threads. Use my little turner to poke it all the way out. Block, are you comfy? It is a cute little pouch, though. I like this fabric. I might go back and bind it, though, because I think I have somebody that I want to give this to. And if I'm giving it to somebody, I'm going to be fancy and have it bound on the inside. It's just for me. I don't care. But thank you, Locke, for being the rest for the little zipper pouch. And there we go. Look how cute. Quick little project. Just two pieces of fabric cut into, depending on what you want your finished size to be. I'm going to have absolute faith in your ability to determine what rectangle you would need. And from whatever rectangle you decide, you'll need a length of zipper to match that. But that's a cute little sew. Got a little bit of loose threads to work on. There we go. Amazing. Oh, what is my zipper caught on? Oh, no, nothing. It was just user error. Couldn't get it open. Yeah. This is adorable. And I'll just find a piece of like pink scrap and bind the inside, or like maybe the gray. The gray would be pretty to match the flower, the gray and the flowers. So maybe I'll bind it with the gray. But that's a cute little pouch. Russ, did you reach out to that lady? I totally would have. I couldn't not. Just to be a sassy pants, I would have to reach out to them. All right. Well, that was super fast. That was a very quick sew. So and I left all the other ones upstairs, which is very typical. Oh, you guys want to see? So I was working on the 1718 coverlet, which I have the video, and I thought I had it to upload, and then it didn't, and then things happened where I wasn't able to go back to upload it. Craziness, crazy world. What are you gonna do? But while I was working on it, I was gonna do this one. It's a little like what's the word I'm looking for? Square, 4 square on point block, right? So it'll be like this and like this and like this. And when I cut it out, when I printed it, I didn't really look at it and realize it. But when I cut it all out, I realized that in the pattern, when I had done it on EQ8, this line wasn't straight. So like these blocks are completely, like this is a rectangle, not a square, and this is I don't even know what you would call it, a rhombus, a sad little trapezoid maybe, because it's smaller up here and longer down there. So I've got to go back and fix the pattern before I can sew this one block up. Oh well, but I did get the other blocks done. These were fun. It's all like this week was all on point things. So that was the 4-patch on point. Then these are the little setting rectangles for a section that needed to be filled in at the bottom of the quilt. So more on point. And then this was 9-patch on point, which is fun. So these are turning out to be one of my favorite bits of the week that I'm doing, that I get to sit down and sew these up. I've got to go back and fix this pattern so that then I can release the on point. Guacamole. He's trying to knock over the entire lamp. The on point bits of the pattern, which that's going to happen later today, is the 17-18 patterns up to this points that I've done. So some of the patches, the on point patches, once I get this one figured out, the pieces that I have done already, I'm going to release in like groupings so that it's not such a huge cost as all of it all at one time. So I think that would be helpful. I will at the end have, if you haven't bought any, you just want to buy them all at the same time, I'll do that too. But as I'm going along, it'll be nice to release it to everybody. Oh, Russ made comments on the post, but it hasn't changed. You have made it in the quilt world when someone impersonates and steals your picture, which is insane. It's not like it was just the quilt and took credit for the quilt that you finished, but literally said that you were a different person because you were in the picture. Like what? It doesn't even make sense. How many people are going to know that that's not your sister-in-law's husband? I don't get it. It's madness. Okay, so to share again, next week with Slow Stitching Sunday with Ingrid, I'm going to work on this little Wyndham night song. It's an EPP project for the bulk of it. Like this inner piece is all EPP. This little kit comes with the EPP papers, the octagons that I'll need to make. So I will be working on this next week with Ingrid here on my channel for Slow Stitch Sunday. Very excited about that. Then next Saturday is an awesome day. We're going to do the free sew FPP quasi class. We have some folks that have either not done FPP at all and have a project that they want to work on and want to make sure that they have like dedicated focused help, which is awesome. I'm so excited to be able to say that I can do that for someone. And then we'll have some folks that are intermediate that you still run into questions all the time, and folks that are advanced. And it's going to be a small class so that everybody will get the proper amount of attention and have all their questions answered, and small enough to where I'm hoping the goal is that people feel like they can ask that question that they might have been nervous to ask in a bigger environment with like more eyes on you and stuff, which is something that I've always struggled with. So I totally get it. That is next Saturday, but also Nightbot's reminding us to stretch. And actually that's funny because I was just moving my left leg that I haven't moved at all because my knee was cramping. um for the rest of July, so through July 31st, July 31st, July 30th. What is July? Is July a 31st month or a 30th month? The last day of July, 11:59 p.m. The August sew along. It's a mystery sew along, so it's my first sew along that I've created. It's my first mystery, so it's my first and only mystery sew along that I've created. Right now is on, it's for sale for $10, and for that $10, and it's just a one-time $10 fee. For the $10 you get the pattern, which will be emailed to you every Thursday morning at 8 a.m. So for the whole month of August, the 1st, the 8th, the 15th, the 22nd, the 29th, and then the last video and email will come to you on the 31st as a final wrap up, look at the finished quilt top, woohoo, and then high five, virtual high fives all around. But so you get the pattern and those emails for the $10. Then you'll also get invited to a private Facebook group, which is set up just for the folks working on the mystery quilt along, which is very exciting. We'll get to share our pictures, ask questions. If you see a way to make it better, make the sewing the pieces together better, easier. It is an FPP pattern, but it is a beginner, super beginner friendly FPP pattern. Just a lot, not any weird shapes, no subunits like with with the New York Beauty that we had to do. None of that. No Y seams, no anything. So I'm hoping it's a very fun and mild introduction to FPP if you haven't done it. But it's enough colors and fun to keep even the most advanced person excited about it. So you'll get that Facebook group to be on. You'll get a private, an invitation and password to log into a private web page, a members only web page on my website, where you will have access to also the patterns. So if the email didn't come to you for some reason, or it went into spam crazy, you'll be able to get that week's pattern and the instructional video on how to put that week's sections together. And then you'll have access to that web page for forever. If you want to make it again or whatever, you'll always have access to the web page and the pattern pieces and all that kind of stuff. I, of course, ask that you don't share the pattern with anybody and you don't share your logins and all that kind of stuff, because I'm working my little booty to get all this done and to be able to share it with you. And I just want to make sure that, it's just me doing it. So I'm not some huge group out there, some huge company. So I would like to be able to keep it to folks that have actually bought the pattern and bought into it. Hi, Brenda. Happy Sunday. All right, Constance, thanks so much for being here. But the August sew along, I'm really looking forward to it, and I'm already planning the next one. That's how fun and exciting it's been. But you get all of that stuff for $10 until August 1st, and then the price goes up from there. So shoot, for $10, you just, even if you're not going to sew along with us, you get the pattern and access to all that stuff. It's a good gig. It's a good deal. And that is on my website, SleighArts.com, as the mystery quilt along. Doing this mystery quilt along and having Ingrid and Tamala and Philippa and Johanna test sew a pattern that's going to be coming out. The pattern's going to release on August 1st too. It is very apparent that I love solids. I am a modern quilter chick. If so, everybody's got a different kind of definition of what modern quilter is. If using solids is your definition of a modern quilter, that is me. So I love FPP. I love solid fabrics or very geometric, you know, do you know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it. Like Juicy Juice does, like with his day glow stuff, you know, it's very like Art Deco-y kind of fabrics. I am that person. That's like what I like to do, which is kind of fun and exciting to me. To like figure out who I am in this whole process is fun and exciting. Now, that is not to say that when you are a part of all of this, that you have to do the same thing. If you love patterned fabrics or any, you know, whatever, you use what you want to use, like totally. But I know that as I was doing all this and I was creating the pictures and picking the fabrics that I wanted to use to show these things, I'm like, wow, I really do like just very restrained fabrics. Wild colors, I love color, but restrained fabrics, pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. But yeah, so what's coming up this week? Tuesday is Lyrebird, and I still refuse it. In my heart, it will always be Lear Bird, but it's Lyrebird for New York Beauty Tuesday night here on my channel again. It is, oh yes, I just saw Carl said, like Rob Appel's fabric lines, love them, have done a thing with them, for them. Yes, very much like Rob Appel's, like the New Worlds lines is 1000% an FPPer's dream type of fabric. So, or this FPPer's dream type of fabric. Completely. But sorry, yeah, Tuesday night is Lyrebird, which is block 16 of 16. We've got to roll back to block 14 to finish that up. And now that Stephanie, thankfully, I'm so thankful and so happy for her, is starting to feel better, we'll be able to get that back on the books to finish up New York Beauty. And we'll also get back to finishing the last blocks of Little Hooter. So we'll have one more video of us sewing a block together live, and then we'll have, when we all come back together, to show the final pieced top of Little Hooter. So the block will probably be in August. Later in like a Saturday late in August, and then showing off the entire put together piece will be in probably September to give everybody time, because I know that Stephanie's going to have a lot of the things that she's working on. Stephanie has her own sew along going to be going on. She's got a lot of stuff, and she's involved in New York Beauty and in Little Hooter. So we want to make sure that we're all able to come together at the same time. Because we've worked so hard together on all of these things. So be on the lookout for those videos too. We've got some fun things to finish up at this end of the year. It's going to be a fun end of the year. Oh, Jeannie loves Rob's fabrics too. Yeah, I love the bright colors. So again, colorful, I am 100% for. Love the super bright neon-y things. Like when we did Stephanie's oh my gosh, now I can't, the name of the pattern now of course escapes me because now I want to talk about it, but Ingrid and I sewed up Stephanie's pattern, and I used the really bright phosphor from Libs Elliott. Love neons, love that stuff. Ooh. Oh, and let me see, I want to show this off again because this was a lot of fun. Again, another opportunity for me to almost fall out of my chair, but I finished I had talked about last Sunday, possibly working up this bag, uh, which I'm going to show here under the overhead camera. Glock, you are such a good model. Thank you. This was the pocket. And because I decided to go with the mesh bottom, this meshy bottom, so that it's more, beach and pool bag, I was able to use all of the fabrics that they had in their kit that was going to use this. It was going to use this dark fabric, was going to be the bottom, with the interior fabric as the I guess no, this would have been the interior, and then this fabric would have been the exterior. Well, I was able to switch it up and use it as pockets and interior, and use what they had originally planned on being the bottom, use that as the bag. And it's a really cool blue. I really like it. But so that's what I did. I did that this past week because I was so excited to do it. And so that's another pattern that needs to go up too, is my beach bag pattern. So that's available on my website too. So much stuff going on. Very excited and happy to be like continuing to grow. I'm yeah, it's wild. The Forest for the Trees pattern, which is coming out on August 1st, is my technically officially my 9th pattern, but I think it's only my 6th. It'll be like 5th or 6th released into the wild pattern, where people have had their hands on it. It's pretty amazing. I'm having so much fun. It's been an incredible year. And it's been awesome to have you all along for the ride. Oh, Ingrid, yeah, I want to plan that. So I don't know when you're going to Charlotte to pick up your fabric, but I definitely want to go and show the bag that I made, and let them know that, hey, that's a me pattern if you're interested. Oh, Carl, that would be a ton of fun. I also saw in the web page or the Facebook page for the Mid-Atlantic Shop Hop, there's a shop that has a shirt and a patch. Well, I guess more like a label to go onto the back of any of the quilts that you make, because the book that has your passport in it has 6 different quilts that you can make specifically for the Shop Hop fabric. But I think it would be really cool to bring, oh my gosh, that would be really fun, Carl, to share 5-inch squares of the main focal fabrics of the Shop Hop fabrics, and share those with everybody. And then you could put your own maybe a wall hanging size of just the charm pack Shop Hop from where everybody is. That would be so much fun. That would be interesting to try to get that together. Oh, that's a fun thought. Because we did that in Ohio this year, where everybody that wanted to, they were doing a red and white, right? It was red and white this year. And they're thinking blue and white maybe next year. I can't remember now. But it was so cool to have everybody bring their 5-inch blocks. That would be, Carl, we've got to figure this out. We gotta noodle this one out of how we would do this to get everybody together with their Shop Hop fabrics. I'm so excited that Mid-Atlantic has the Shop Hop. This was the first year for this Shop Hop, and I hope all of the stores are really, really finding it beneficial to having everybody come and visiting them, that they all decide to do it again next year, because I am on board for having these fabrics and these projects and supporting the local shops and everything. So much fun. Yes, Carl. Oh, that'll be so much fun. And Ingrid, yeah, let's plan on getting to Charlotte's. That will be amazing. That means I really have to get that pattern on the website tonight. All right, folks. Well, the little zippered pouch sewed up, very nice and very cute. I'll find some of the, oh, you know what? I know I have gray fabric around because of the, oh, that's the other, Stephanie and I also have to get get on the schedule the next 2 blocks of Whimsy Wonderland, because we finished Alice's dress and we finished the quasi white rabbit, gray rabbit. And we got to get the next 2 blocks on the schedule. So we've got to, it was a hard month of ailments this past month, but we'll get back on track and we'll get it all figured out and worked on together. But I want to thank you all for being here. I can again start feeling my voice in my throat starting to tighten up and everything. So I'm still working with the remnants of the couple of different illnesses that I had. But I'm always so thankful to get to spend these Sunday mornings with you all and really enjoy my time with you guys. I like making fun little projects and talking about what the next projects will be. It's a really good time, and I appreciate you all taking your time out of your mornings to hang out with me. As always, if you have any questions or concerns about anything, please go ahead and send me an email. My emails are always in the description box below, but it's SleighArts@gmail.com. Pretty easy. And we will see you Tuesday night for New York Beauty. And then again Sunday for Slow Stitching with Ingrid. All right, everybody, fantastic Sunday and a safe week. And I will talk to you soon. Bye, everybody.